So these are a couple of rocks that Jones found. You can see the different layers. Interesting part of the geography out there. And this is probably radioactive uranium or something like that. I was drawn to like the colors of glass too. Just like, I think this is a electrical insulator from a telephone wire, and I love this lavender glass. I don't know if you can see the pattern on that. That one's really cool. And then there were a couple of pieces that have this sort of like weird zigzaggy edge on it. Part of a bowl or something like that. There's another piece of jadeite. A mason jar lid top. And this was cool. There's a bunch of, well, there's not actually a bunch, but there was some of this yellow glass, which I have never seen before. And a few pieces, including this like sort of bright neon colored piece of yellow glass. There's another piece of that mason jar. And there's some of this like milky glass. This looks like it might have been like some kind of a saucer or a coaster or something. There was a lot of china with patterns in it. Maybe like a teacup or something like that with a pattern on the inside. And then tons of different pieces of china with little floral designs.
Oh, look at that delicate flower. I love that.
Yeah, that looks like a red work. I love the color of that one. Looks totally 1920s.
Oh, that's a little vase. Look at the top.
Yeah, it looks like maybe like a pitcher. It had a little spout. And some of these have marks on the bottom, like this one. It says Edwin Knowles China Company. So I could do some research on that one, figure out where it came from. Here's another one. I'm not sure, but it has a little trademark on it. Just some different colors. That looks like it almost. This one looks like 1930s. And it has a little mark on the bottom too.
It's interesting how styles change, what people used to want in their house.
Yeah.
Versus now.
I found a bunch of the blue china pattern.
Yay! I love the blue.
This piece of broken pottery brought to you by England. I don't know what that one. And then this looks like Fiesta ware to me, like maybe from South America that gets glazed with the bright colors. And then I did find a couple of pieces of plastic, which is rare for back then. I found this piece of a comb. And I'm not exactly sure, but something like this probably would have been one of the earliest versions of plastic. And then this button,
Is that plastic or glass or what is it?
and it might be glass. It might be a glass button. It's pretty heavy. There was a lot of fragments like this. It's like a little milky glass jar. And I know that they used to sell medicines and creams and salves in these kind of little jars. This piece, I think it was probably melted in a fire, but
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting because it has like the clear glass top that looks like it might have been threaded for a lid, but it has this white cap that's completely melted and fused in there. Wow. This one is cool. This is like a
Look at the bottom.
beer bottle brown, but it's actually an old Clorox bleach bottle. This is like a little jar lid, like a little candy jar or something.
Oh, that's sweet little dome.
And this little piece too, this is like a broken little top, like a handle or something from the top of probably something similar. And this piece, this is glass.
Oh.
I think, I don't know what it would have been. Could have been like a little swizzle stick or something.
Or a handle to something. Or
Yeah, I don't know.
I like it.
I love this is maybe my favorite piece. It's a little porcelain doll foot.
Look at that little leg.
I can imagine some little kid and having their little dolly. Now it's in a junkyard. Anyway, most of the rest of this are just more of the same kind of stuff.
What about that piece right there?
This is a olive glass, which we didn't see much of this.
No,
but that
not
was
a lot of
pretty-
olive.
I think that might have been a common color for a wine bottle back then. This is another, like a piece of crockery.
Oh, look at that.
It looks like it was something that might have had a lid to it. You can kind of see a pattern of like a fern, a thistle maybe, I don't know.
Hmm.
And it looks really similar to this one that Jones found. And then I found one of these, everybody needs one of these.
It's a hinge. Or is it a pulley?
Yeah,
I think it
something.
is.
I don't know. And then there were a whole bunch like this. This is like heavy. It's like a ceramic plug or a plaster, and so I just grabbed one just as an example. It doesn't have any markings or anything on it. Maybe one of you guys knows what it is. This one looks like it was pierced with some holes. Maybe it was decorative, or maybe it had like a cord or something that went through the holes. And then this is, I've seen glass bowls like this that have that ribbed exterior.
That fluting.
And this is another piece of those pop bottles.
Yeah, let's see. Could be part of the same.
And I don't know what this is. This looks like it's the bottom because there's letters on it, and that A right there looks like it's right side up, so that this would be the bottom. And I don't know, it says oat. There's another piece of it. It's got letters too. Anyway, that's the spoils of our adventure.
I love your little foot. Okay, I'm gonna spread mine out for a picture.